So a couple of days ago, there was a lot of articles that came out talking about this one particular individual, an AI artist, as they like to proclaim themselves, trying to copyright their artwork. Well, again, because they were feeling like the hard work that they put into their art should be copyrighted because people are stealing it. People are taking theft from them and they're not allowed to make money. Now, if you're wondering who I'm talking about, you may have seen something in regards to this about a year or two ago, and it was this piece right here. And it was part of a Colorado State Fair, and this person won with this AI generated art. And a lot of people, of course, was rightfully upset because, I mean, it's put one and one together. You're going against actual artists putting time and effort, and this man is just literally typing prompts, and there you go. Like, there's no fair, there's no comparison. There's a reason why a lot of people get upset at these whole AI artists, or, you know, people who want to think that they're actual artists, but they're not. And here's the thing. I see so many different tech bros or AI bros that are trying to copium and see all these other different things. But here's the thing. Using AI to make you art is like commissioning an artist to try and make you a piece and then taking that art and saying that you drew that yourself and that you retain full copyright. And it's all the work that you done yourself. You did. You just told an artist to draw something for you and then they made it. But you are not the artist. You are not someone who actually, you're pretty much commissioning an AI tool to make you art. That is literally all you're doing. But you haven't actually done anything yourself. You're not the artist. You were just telling someone else to make something for you. That is it. And so then you fast forward to present day, and now we're in this situation where you can see right here, it says why this artist is suing, and hey, you're using artists very loosely here, but it says why this artist is suing the U.S. Copyright Office to protect his AI generated images. Now, of course, I've already made videos talking about this in the past, how actual legitimate artists are trying to fight against AI in the court system, and they're actually making at least some movements forward against these AI tech companies. But in this one particular, it's already been made in the past, and the article goes over it more in a second, but it's already had a stance made on, you know, people trying to copyright AI work and that you can't actually do it. There still has to be a human touch to it, and it has to be a substantial human touch, and this, of course, isn't that. But let me go into the article and read more for you. So it says right here, in May, he spent more than 100 hours instructing image generator Midjourney to create an elaborate illustration of women donning Victorian dresses and space helmets and attending a futuristic royal court. Pretty much his prompt. It says the image went on to win the first prize in the Colorado State Fair for digitally manipulated photography a few months later. But when he tried to copyright the image, the U.S. Copyright Office denied the application, saying that the work lacked human authorship and that it wasn't able to determine whether the prompts were sufficiently creative, which is valid. And of course, everyone that has a couple common sense neurons is going to be like, yeah, that makes sense. And for here, it says it was a slap in the face for Allen, who wrote 624 different text-based prompts to encourage Midjourney software to produce what he wanted, adjusting the style, composition, color, and tone of the image. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I know there's going to be a lot of AI bros sitting there saying, see, look right here, dog. Look at all the effort it takes to use AI correctly. This is really, that doesn't prove anything. It doesn't change the outcome of how AI is trained on other artists' artwork without their consent. It doesn't change the fact that you can use any AI tool right now and still get something that is going to be marginally, at least to the masses, is going to look really good, especially at a first glance. And it doesn't change the fact as well too that the person typing a prompt didn't actually create anything. All they did was type in words. Just because this person decided to spend hundreds upon hundreds of hours to sit there and type in prompts all day to get something that they were personally satisfied, doesn't sit there and now mean that, oh, AI, see, it takes so much time and effort to use. No, that means nothing. Also, to add on top of that 100 hours doesn't mean a fucking thing, especially when you compare it to actual artists who spend years upon years to be able to craft the fucking art that they make today. That takes so much blood, sweat, and tears. All the studying that they have to do, all the practice, all the honing, the studies, everything that they have done to sit there and be able to make what they make today. And you think that your 100 hours that you spent putting in some text prompts is actually comparable is fucking laughable. Continues on by saying, it was hard to get the type of completions that I was looking for at the time using version 2 of Midjourney. There was a lot that went into it. Typing in prompts, spending hours upon hours. I highly doubt that you spent 100 hours straight just literally type. Nope. Highly doubt that, bro. And who knows if the 100 or whatever hours that he said that he spent on there is actually legitimate. Could be an exaggeration. 624 different text-based prompts. Who knows? Could be true, might not. let's just give them the benefit of the doubt, says it's true. Again, that's of your own making. Again, it's just a tool that you're using, that you're inputting prompts and you're hoping that it generates something good. And for you, you just happen to have different standards on that. You're looking for something very particular, very specific. And so you just keep typing prompts until you get something that you want. But ultimately, you're not doing anything that is groundbreaking or anything that qualifies you as an actual artist or something that actually justifies you to try and copyright said image. If anything, Midjourney would be the artist in this situation because that's the one that is still creating the image, not you. Also, you know what the fun fact is? If you actually try to be an artist and actually hone your skills and actually try to create real art with your hands, and then you actually study and try and learn all the fundamentals of it, then you could actually probably be able to make what you wanted way faster than having to type in 600 fucking prompts in hopes that you finally got what you're looking for. Instead of sitting there hoping that this machine makes it for you, you can now just make it because you have the skills yourself. You can use your hands and actually make it. I know it's fucking wild. Oh my God, that's fucking crazy theory. Oh my, how is that even possible? I know it's a crazy thought, actually using your own hands and learning how to draw and learn fundamentals of art and actually doing all that shit. And then you can actually make what you want without having to type in prompts and hoping that it gives you what you want. Wow. I know, right? Again, it's just as I said earlier. It's like you go to an artist and you give them a description of everything you want created, and then they create something fire. Well, guess what? That artist still made that, not you. You are not the artist. You just told an artist what to make for you. That's literally it. You were just, in this case, you were just commissioning AI to create you in peace. That is it, dog. Nothing more. So one interesting part was this right here. It said Midjourney did not respond to a comment or request, but its website states that artists own all the images they create and can use them however they like. Its terms of service explicitly state that the company also perpetually and irrevocably owns the copyright licenses to reproduce, sublicense, and distribute any work created through its software, and has the right to distribute any content that it puts into its system. Allen told Forbes that the agency denied copyright protection from the image, title, whatever, space opera theater. His work was ripped off by other artists, and people have tried to sell the image as their own on platforms like Amazon, Etsy, and NFT marketplace like OpenSea. He believes it's tied to the backlash from the artist community, which accused him of cheating in the Colorado State Fair competition in 2022 by using AI tools. It's like calling the kettle black, dog. You talking about people stealing your work? You know the tool that you're using is stolen from actual artists? Do you not realize that? Do you understand what you were saying, talking about people stealing from you? What universe are we living in, dog? You're fucking delusional. There's no shot that you're actually saying this. He continues on by saying there were several people who specifically said that they were setting out to steal my work and sell it as their own because there's nothing I can do about it, and they wanted to rub it in my face. One person, for instance, embedded the entire image into an AI-generated artwork of their own, and wrote in a Facebook post that they say that great artists steal, but as the IP never vested in Jason, no theft has occurred. Not wrong. Technically not wrong, dog. And so for those that want to see the post, here it is right here. They have this AI generated work sitting there taking that dude's fucking AI generated art. Hey, I can't help but actually enjoy this. Hey, all gloves are off, right? So it's pretty funny to sit there and see this dude get really upset over someone doing this when in reality, when the tool that you're using literally does the same exact thing. And the thing is, you didn't really create anything as well. Just because you put hours into it typing in prompts doesn't mean that you actually created anything. Just saying. Now, I want to highlight this right here because I didn't actually know about this part in particular. So I want to cover this as well as just this top paragraph. It said in March 2023, it issued a ruling that won't grant copyright registrations for works that are fully AI generated, but that still leaves room for situations where works employ AI, but also demonstrates a certain level of human authorship and creativity. In February, the agency said it had blocked works that it considered to be too much AI and not enough human input, while also registering more than 100 works that contain AI generated material like song lyrics, written text, and visual elements. It says Allen isn't the only artist to contest the agency's decision. In April, Elisa Shoup, an author who used ChatGPT to write a book that she self-published on Amazon, appealed and won a copyright for the selection and arrangement of AI-generated text. That means that the book as a whole cannot be copied legally, but individual sentences and sections of the book can be rearranged and published similar to fully human-written books. And I mean, honestly, that's sad to read that. That's actually pretty fucking sad. I never even knew that this was a situation that happened, but reading that fucking sucks. That's just fucking trash. Now, as we finish this all up, I want to sit there and read this famous quote from this AI artist, the one that is just chef's kiss. This is fucking wild. He says, rather than having to demonstrate the sweat of the brow and how much effort we put in, we don't think that's a necessary factor in demonstrating human expression. Okay, Andrew Ryan's. Okay, the sweat of the brow. If you sat down with the intent to create a thing and using a machine as an assistant device, you created said thing. You are the author. You are the creator in this review. You are not using AI as an assistant device, bro. Not even close. You're not even, what fucking planet are you on? You are not using it for an assistant device. You're using it to make something. You're using it to create something. And that is it. You are typing words so that it makes something, and that's it. Nothing else. You haven't actually done anything where the tool is assisting you to create something. It is you having the tool do all the work for you, and you reap all the benefits of it. It says Alan now runs his own online gallery and sells fine art prints of illustrations he's generated with the help of AI tools. He calls himself a digital creator rather than an artist and wants to be able to create hundreds of pictures with the help of artificial intelligence, all under the protection of copyright. The thing about Midjourney is you don't have to be an artist to create art anymore. Okay, you keep believing that, buddy. That's a hot take right there. But yeah, I just want to talk about this real quick because this is a wild read. This is just crazy to see someone this delusional and someone that is upset that someone is stealing work from his art. Don't know what planet you're living on to even be upset about that. Don't really know in what universe you think you're in the right for any of this either, but hey, you do you, bro. Also, I just want to add, I think there's a lot of misconception that AI bros take from all these type of videos that a lot of artists, when they dunk on generative AI and AI art in general, the reason for it is typically you can do whatever the fuck you want with it in your own home. You want to make it for your own personal use, make your own profile pictures. Sure, go right ahead. No one cares. Genuinely speaking, no one's actually going to be right. Oh my fucking God. He got a AI generated profile picture. Holy fuck. No artist is going to give a fuck. It's when you sit there and you start trying to take that art that you generate and you try and make a career out of it, and you try and just sit there and spam online on social media that I've talked about many times in many videos, where you got one person, a AI artist, that literally just types in prompts and then spams the fucking algorithm by just posting shit constantly until they get something that has a fucking hit, where you got artists who constantly spend hours upon hours, fucking weeks upon months trying to make one piece, and then they got to go against someone who is literally just typing in prompts, and then they're banking off that shit too. They're getting attention and they're making money. Come on, bro. It's like common sense. You want to sit there and use it for your own home, make your own shit that you're just going to keep for yourself. Go right ahead. But don't post that shit online and then claim that you're an actual artist, and then on top of that, just fucking flood the internet with more AI generated slop. And that's just one of the issues that artists have alongside the ethics behind how these AI models are trained. There are so many more things that can go into it, but just that part alone, you want to use it for yourself, go right fucking ahead. But don't be posting that dog shit online, claiming that now you're some artist and that your shit is comparable to actual real artists, and that you're actually putting in time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears into the shit that you do, because it's nowhere near close. You are delusional if you think so. Anyways, you made this far into the video. Consider giving a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me comment what you think. Join the Discord if you haven't yet. Have a great day. Yeah.